beautiful day today, mostly sunny, high of 80. It's a gorgeous July day. How are you, Kelly, on a Wednesday?
I'm fine, except I hate the clothes I'm wearing. I hate the entire outfit. I like each piece individually, but I'm so uncomfortable right now because it just doesn't work. And I knew it before I left the house.
Okay, I was going to ask, when did you notice
I knew
the
it when I put it on. Because I set clothes out in the guest room the night before. So I can go in there and turn on the light and I'm not bothering anyone.
Right.
If I want to get other clothes, I got to go back in our bedroom and turn on the light. I didn't want to do that. So I was like, you got to live with this. You got to live with this today.
You made your choices.
I hate it.
You made your bed laying it.
Oh.
What's the problem?
It's just each individual piece I'm fine with. It's a red T-shirt I like, gray jeans I like, and then this little shirt, long sleeve shirt I put over it. It's like kind of a cowboy theme.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. And then I have
the gray
my
pants
Converse
are different
on.
than the shades.
It's all off. So I got to walk around being off until I can get back home and change. I hate it.
It's radio.
Yeah, but I still have to feel it myself.
Internally, I get it.
This is a personal pride issue.
I got a pair of shorts that I really like, and they have just the smallest something, like on the left pocket area.
Yeah.
And anytime I wear them, like I'll forget, like I'll grab them, I put them on, and the second I notice, my day is done. I'm like, everyone is staring at that spot. Everyone's just looking right at it. They know it's there. They think I'm a dirty, disgusting garbage man. Ugh.
It's a spot.
It's like a little black. It's just
and nobody's noticing it.
I know. Still annoying.
I look like a hobo, so if I had like a stick with a kerchief on it and I was walking down the street,
old red kerchief tied to the end,
people would be throwing me.
We should change. Put you on a train somewhere, just an empty open car.
Yeah. Oh, I see it now.
Yep.
How are you, Thick?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the end of Widow's Bay.
Yes, you finally finished it.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
Telling you what.
Leads you to a season 2, baby.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said. I was like, well, I guess we'll wait until season 2 to figure this out.
Yep.
I stood up instantly when the credits started to roll, and I stomped my foot, and I said, there better be a season 2. Because it was one of the worst endings of a show ever.
Oh, gosh,
but
I
mean that.
It. Yeah.
I mean that in the way that...
The cliffhanger.
If for some reason the bigwigs at Apple TV decide not to renew season 2...
They have renewed it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it's renewed. I mean, that's the first thing I looked up, because the same thing. At the end, I'm like, what?
Yeah. The last 3 minutes, 4 minutes of that show, awful. Only in the sense that
You're getting no resolution.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting no resolution whatsoever.
When it ended, when the credits started rolling, I was sitting there looking at it like I didn't even have words at the moment.
Right.
And I finally looked over at Heather, and she's on her iPad looking up the second season. And I could see the anger in her face.
Yeah.
It better not be like Severance, where we have to wait 3 years to get a season 2.
I'm going to have to go back and watch Severance
Me too.
to remember what happened.
I don't remember any of it.
Right.
I guess they are filming season 3 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. But it's a good show, though. I'm very glad you put us on to that.
What a curveball in the last episode.
Yes, definitely worth watching. So check that out. We got a lot to do and a lot to talk about this morning, including, I want to know, where did you lose your kid? Got into a conversation with my brother about that. It was interesting. We are going to play Florida versus Japan for 5-finger death punch tickets.
Oh.
Want to win those. And whatever other. Oh, we got to get to FessHole as well, too, coming up here in just over an hour, about 7:25 this morning. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick?
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. What 2011 song that at the time was kind of considered a joke was just certified platinum for selling 1 million copies 15 years later? What's the song? First one to text it in at 800-821-9970. We'll hook you up with that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick?
All right. The question was, what 2011 song that was considered a joke at the time was just certified platinum for selling 1 million copies? It only took 15 years to go platinum. You guys have a guess?
I do.
Go ahead.
Oh. Yeah.
Rebecca Black. I'm like, people actually bought this?
Oh, yeah.
1 million.
I remember playing this on the radio.
Like in rotation?
For like a week.
No.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No. No, it was.
I feel like they did that on the station down the street.
Yeah,
Really?
it absolutely exploded for a week, 2 weeks.
I know, but everybody did nothing but make fun of it.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're talking about it. It's a big deal. It made the charts.
Wow.
That's how much it was streamed and listened to, and yeah, not good, but it is what it is.
Like I said, it was considered a joke back then. Now it's regarded as a nostalgic pop culture staple. Which,
I mean, yes, pop culture staple as in it's part of the lexicon.
Right,
it's just,
right. Now, Rebecca is still making music, and they said objectively better music. Her second album comes out September 4th.
Second album. She has a full album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Good for her.
Is it each day of the week?
Right. Monday. Ooh.
Oh, no. Nobody got it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no winner.
No winner. No. Nobody knows that.
One person guessed Nookie, and no.
No, that ain't
it.
Yeah. I want to share something with you. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to. I'm buying my tickets today for Friday early afternoon / late morning to go see the new Spider-Man movie that comes out.
Yeah.
Actually, it has gotten to the point where now it's getting mixed reviews. Initially, it was getting rave reviews, and now some people aren't told. Whatever. It looks like a lot of fun, and it is the next movie in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as that has become a thing now, especially with superhero movies. I know DC is trying to revamp their universe, but, you've had Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of movies that are in the same skew of view universe. And so creating these stories that are all kind of interconnected has become a big thing. And I found one that you may not know about. I found 5 movies that are all within the same universe that you may not know about. All right? So pay attention. You may want to go back. If you got nothing going on this weekend, you may want to sit down and plop through these 5 movies and watch their interconnectivity. Okay? So it starts in 1978 with Miss Bruce. And she is a strict single parent in the movie Detroit Rock City. If you ever saw the movie Detroit Rock City, you had Miss Bruce, very strict religious mother. And after her rebellious son leaves the house for college, she's lonely and she wants to get back into teaching. So by 1984, we catch up with her and she's a full-time teacher in A Nightmare on Elm Street. She's teaching on Elm Street. And she is Nancy's teacher in that movie. And all the stress she gave up from her religious persecution, she stops her smoking. She found her joy again. She's back to teaching. And then, of course, everything happens on Elm Street. All those wild things take place. So, she knows she needs to get out of there. She needs to move, and she needs to find love again. So she hits up the East Coast, where she meets Mr. Nugaborn and marries the rich guy. He works all the time, however, and so she replaces her loneliness with dogs, and that's where we see her in Dumb and Dumber. But unfortunately, Harry screws up all the dogs. She had won the dog championship 4 years in a row. But now that Harry's taking care of her dogs and ruined her dogs, she ends up losing her championship. And it's the only thing she cared about. So she begins to spiral again. You took my dog championships away from me. It's happening all over again. So she just spirals. She starts smoking and drinking. And then her husband, Mr. Nugaborn, dies, leaving her with a couple of investment properties and a little bit of money. So she's now drunk, chain smoking, and a sex-loving landlord, where we meet her in Kingpin as Roy Munson's landlady.
Okay.
Where that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So after years of legal battles over the Nugaborn estate, she's finally awarded some money. So she takes all that money, she sells all the properties, and she moves down to Miami, where she continues her drinking, her smoking, her dog loving, and her promiscuity as Mary's friend Magda in There's Something About Mary, where she then goes on to retire, live her life, and then eventually die after drug overdosing. Because you remember she was all hopped up on the speed in that movie.
And she was a prolific tanner.
She was very much a prolific tanner. So go back, Detroit Rock City, into Nightmare on Elm Street, into Dumb and Dumber, into Kingpin, into Something There's Something About Mary, and you have got your entire new movie universe that you can check out this weekend.
Okay, I love it.
I'm telling you, go follow those 5 movies. Going to be a great run.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, man, we got some angry beavers in Manhattan. It's so sad. New York Post has informed people that you got to be just a bit more aware of your surroundings, especially if you are in forested type areas, you know, the parks along the water and things of that nature. Because, yes, they have got some angry beavers that have been attacking swimmers and fishermen. Multiple victims have been bit by these angry beavers. What are you laughing at, Dick?
They're that angry.
Oh, are those the rabid ones where people have had to get the rabies shots and all that?
Yeah. Apparently, it's not like they're saying it's not a serious concern, but it's enough to the point now where they have to mention it and to tell people just be a bit more aware of your surroundings, because rabid beavers are incredibly rare. Unless you're down in Chinatown on a Saturday night. Only 40 rabid beavers have been confirmed from 2002 to 2021. However, they're saying that there is a slight uptick. Obviously, beavers aren't typically carriers of rabies. They're more likely to carry syphilis. But you have to keep an eye out. And if you do encounter a beaver, they're not difficult to avoid unless you're in the water. Because you may not know this, but they can actually swim slightly fast. Twice as fast as the average human.
That tail, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the teeth on those beavers?
Yes. Yeah. Not only that, you're talking about swimming twice as fast as the average human and teeth strong enough to bite through tree bark. So, yeah, they can do a little bit of damage. So, again, they're saying you don't have to cancel your plans to Manhattan. But if you're going, just...
Stay away from the angry beavers.
Keep a little extra eye out.
There's a lot of them at Indian Lake.
God, I wish I would have learned that lesson in my 20s. Story number 2 takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A 29-year-old Florida man named Donnie Williams was pulled over last Thursday. Apparently, he was not happy about being pulled over and decided, I'm not doing this right now. And he took off running. He booked it into the woods. The police were able to track him down. They eventually grabbed a K-9 unit to get him out of the brush. Here's the thing. He must have been on the phone, and I'm assuming with his girlfriend, fiance, wife, partner of some sort, because in the body cam footage, you can hear him professing his love for his significant other. Take a listen to the body cam footage.
Come out to me! I don't care! Come out to me! Show me your hand! Stop, we'll get it.
Man, I love you, baby. Please, man, I love you, baby.
Keep your hands out.
That's what's up.
Turn it on your stomach.
Man, I love you,
Turn it on
baby.
your stomach. Get off your phone.
That guy thought he was not going to make it out of there alive. That's why he was saying that.
See, well, in the report it says that he probably knew he was going back to prison because he's had a couple run-ins, a couple stints before. He's done 8 years total behind bars. So I think not that he wasn't going to make it out alive, just that he knows he's heading back behind bars for whatever he did.
He wasn't going to be free anymore.
No, 3 strikes and you're out sort of thing. You've already done a couple stints, so you decide to run from the police.
It's like the movie Liar Liar. Stop breaking the effing law!
Yeah. Police say he had a backpack with a loaded handgun, 203 grams of meth, 17 grams of fentanyl, and 7 grams of crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He had himself a little party going on.
Not going to hang out with his bae anymore.
Yeah, so he's going to be spending a little time behind bars. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. I don't know if anyone's going to admit to this or not, but we'll throw it out there and give it a shot because I am gracefully, so givingly giving up my golf day today because Wednesday normally is golf day. Nora works half a day, and it's usually our day date. We'll tee off about 12:30 or so. But not today. 80 degrees, sunny and perfect. But am I getting in a round of golf today? No. Because today is kind of wedding day. We got to run around town and do some wedding stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you'll get that once in a while when you're going to get married.
Yeah. Gonna go visit the brothers over at Myers Jewelers.
Yeah.
I got my mom's ring, so they are going to, I want them to make our wedding band out of my mom's old ring.
Oh, isn't that nice?
We're going to take it in and talk to them about cutting it up and melting it down, doing what they have to do. We have to apply for the marriage license. I found out, thankfully, on some research that you have to apply to the county you're getting married in, not the state you live in.
Gosh, that's a good thing to find out before the wedding.
Yep.
How long does it take to get it?
A couple days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 72 hours. So we'll do the online stuff and then go pick it. Nora has to go back up, so she'll pick it up there. What else are we doing today? I'm going to look at some suits that I might be getting. I'm going to go test some colors out and stuff. Oh, there's something else I'm missing. She's got the checklist. I'm just along for the ride. But I saw this person write something online, and we're not doing a bridal party. Again, our wedding's pretty small, 60 people max. It's just going to be us two, and the boys will stand up with us, but we're not doing the bridesmaids and the groomsmen or anything like that. But this is kind of shocking to me. This person says one of our female friends is getting married, and she admitted to us that she picked her bigger, less attractive friends to be in her wedding party. She wants to be the one everyone is staring at on her special day. I can't believe someone else jumped online and admitted that his fiance, and don't kill the messenger, I'm reading from the web here, plans to go to the cow pen to find her bridesmaids.
Whoa.
What? That's insane.
Gosh, I've been in a lot of weddings as a bridesmaid, and now it's making me think, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Why'd you pick me?
One person a girl admitted she picked puke green dresses with big, huge bows for her bridesmaids so they wouldn't outshine her wedding dress. What? Man. I've only been in two weddings. I was a groomsman in one and the best man in the other. We seem like a normal group of guys. I don't think we were picked for any. But again, that's the groomsmen. I don't know about the brides and the bridesmaids. That seems to be like a whole another category.
Yeah. Can you imagine her hot best friends like, hey, why am I not in your why am I not the maid of honor? Why am I not even
I've known you for 25 years. Why am I not the maid of honor?
You're too pretty.
Right. That's the excuse. That seems so. 800-821-9970. I would love to know if anyone's ever done this before.
Or if you know somebody who did.
I wanted to get married. I did not care. Every female at my wedding could have worn white as well. I wouldn't have cared.
And you wouldn't have cared one bit.
I don't care about any of that, but I know that it's a giant concern for some people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't imagine choosing my bridesmaid based on whether I think I'm more attractive than they are. That's embarrassing.
That seems pretty crazy.
That's a different kind of ego, man.
You said you knew someone who did this?
No, I said when you said if you wanted to know if anybody had done this, I said, or if you know somebody.
Oh, know somebody. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you've known someone who has done this, please.
That's crazy.
I'm the same way, Kelly. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever. The only thing that would make me mad is I know, like, Nora's mom would come in white, not out of, like, I like this dress, literally out of, like, spite. Or a look at me type thing. She's that type.
Yeah.
I can totally see that.
So
like
a narcissistic reason.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of know it, so you want her to be there. Expect the worst. There's no way that she's going to outshine Nora, ever. That's
right.
Not
No,
gonna happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
800-821-9970. I just can't imagine anyone actually doing this, saying, yes, I am going to pick my bigger or uglier friends as to not outshine me. Or even the dresses. Like, wouldn't you want the dresses to be as pretty as possible? I'm assuming you're getting wedding pictures taken and things like that. So.
I know people who... Now, traditionally, bridesmaids' dresses back in the day, in the 80s and all that, they're really ugly. That's just what your options were.
They had some really bad ones, yeah.
And the weird colors that people choose for their weddings.
And the ruffle, the big, huge...
giant teal dresses. You're never going to wear them again.
Yes.
But now people seem to be like, hey, wear whatever you want in this color palette.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You know, going off topic, we've talked about this before, but I mean, when you talk about having people involved in your wedding and they have to be there for the bridal shower, they have to be there for the bachelorette party, they have to buy their own dress, they're going to buy you a gift of some sort. Like being in a wedding, being in a wedding party is expensive.
It's expensive.
So just whatever you want to do is fine, as long as it matches this color palette.
Yeah.
The last one I was in, one of my best friends got married recently, and we were asked wear gray pants and some sort of purple shirt.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. That was it. That's all we had to wear. That was all we had to wear. Nope, don't wear a tie, we were told.
If you've got one, 800-821-9970.
Now, Doug has an interesting question, because and you've DJ'd a lot of weddings, Goose.
Oh, yeah, hundreds.
The ones that are the most extravagant and the most expensive seem like they always end up in divorce.
Oh, for sure.
And Doug said, yeah, and he wants to know how many of the marriages where a bride did this ended up in divorce.
Because I don't know. If I were to find out my fiance was doing this, that would raise some questions. I'm marrying someone this superficial and this egistical.
Yeah.
That would raise some questions.
That's a bridezilla.
I would have to assume your significant other is this way before you get to the whole, 6 months before the wedding thing.
And that screams super high maintenance.
Absolutely.
Which I can't deal with at all.
800-821-9970. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
All right, authorities in Marion County continue to search for the suspect involved in a fatal hit and run yesterday. It happened on 23 north of Waldo just before 7:30 a.m. Investigators say a Mercury Grand Marquis ran off the roadway and hit a disabled Buick LeSabre. 27-year-old Dempsey D'Angelo of Marion was standing nearby and was killed. Authorities say the driver of the Mercury got out of the vehicle and ran away with a child, believed to be about 6 years old.
Wow.
This is weird. A passenger in the Mercury stayed at the scene, so the person in the passenger seat stayed at the scene. Anyone with information is asked to call authorities. Well, you did miss your chance to buy a Rizbot. The FCC is now banning imports of new foreign-made humanoid robots, citing national security risks. China dominates the global market for humanoid robots with an estimated market share of about 85%. The ban also includes new imports of those robot dogs, the quadruped robots. China has been rapidly expanding use of robots, and according to analysts, the market for humanoids could reach $15 billion in the next 4 years.
They just had a video of a new one, which is like an all-terrain type robot. It's got 4 legs, but on the end of each leg is also a wheel. It's by Unitree.
Yeah, Unitree is one of the banned companies.
Is it really?
Yeah, you can't get anything here.
Okay, well, they just released video of their new super athlete model, is what they're calling it. And watching this thing, I mean, it's going through creek beds and water and then up rocks. It's insane.
These are the new soldiers.
Yeah.
They say that the U.S. is accusing Unitree of being in partnership with the Chinese military, and that kind of leads me to wonder if, that sounds like the case. But yeah, I guess the U.S. really is trying to safeguard its own supply chain, and they're guarding against data theft and cyber attacks, etc. Well, if nothing else in this world, Willie Nelson is on our side. He's calling on Americans to oppose construction of data centers across the U.S. The 93-year-old country legend published an open letter on social media calling on residents in his hometown of Abbott, Texas, to fight against data centers invading our land, he said. He says the last thing we need is a loud, water-thieving, light-polluting data center anywhere near our town, and said data centers only destroy the environment around them. True. There are a lot of TikTok videos, including many from New Albany / Licking County / Jersey Township, showing the massive amount of construction happening all around. It is really unsettling.
There's a lot
to see. So anyway, those are your 3 things.
Five Finger Death Punch. Special guest Cody Jinks and Eve Under Fire Nationwide Arena, October 21st. All part of the Blitz Fall Concert Series. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster.com or you can win them. 800-821-9970. Right now, we've got a pair of tickets to give away. And if you've been listening to the show for any amount of time, you know that every so often, a couple times a morning, we'll do our not-so-breaking news. And multiple times a week, we'll have ourselves a story from down south that we call a WTF. That's a good old What the Florida. And if there's any place in the entire world that could possibly maybe match the craziness that comes out of Florida, it would be Asia. It would be Japan. They've got a lot of crazy stories coming out. So we're going to play Florida versus Japan.
Okay.
It's very simple. I'm going to give you a headline, and you just have to tell me if the headline comes from Florida or Japan.
I love it.
All right? 800-821-9970 right now if you want to win your 5-Finger Death Punch tickets. Blitz, hi, who's this? I'm sorry, who?
It's Carl.
Carl, why can you not upgrade your phone from a tin can? I don't understand.
Are you in the channel?
It's on speaker.
Oh, it's on speaker. Okay, very good.
It don't work with the crap the other way.
It don't work where the crap the other way. Oh, the other way. That's pretty bad, because this is pretty crappy. So if it doesn't work where the crap the other way.
Holding it up to my ear is, I don't know, kind of old-fashioned or something, I guess.
Yeah,
No, you know what's old-fashioned is you talking into a tin can. That's what's old-fashioned. I feel the guy. I swear to God, there's a string running from the radio station to your car right now. And we are just talking in between two things.
I just pulled over and put on emergency signal.
You pulled over, put on your emergency signal.
Okay.
Kelly, play interpreter here because I can't listen real closely to what Carl is saying.
I'm on the job.
All right, Carl, here we go. Florida versus Japan. I'm going to give you a headline. You just have to tell me whether or not the headline is from Florida or from Japan, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Your first one. Headline. Alcohol is the best medicine removed from official website. Florida or Japan?
Japan.
That is Japan. Hey! Yes, absolutely. Good job. Headline. Man goes to job interview, walks out in handcuffs. Florida.
That's Florida.
That is Florida. Yeah,
yes.
Good job.
Excellent.
Absolutely. All right, here's one. Headline. Man threatens family using Coldplay lyrics. Ends standoff after police promise him pizza. Florida or Japan?
Japan.
No, that's Florida. That's Florida. If it said after police promise him sushi, then it might have been Japan, but it was pizza.
Yeah, that would have been.
All right, Carl, here we go. Headline. Theme park introduces an immersive death game featuring wearable bomb collars.
Japan.
Yeah, that's Japan. Yeah, absolutely. That is something absolutely crazy over in Japan. Yes. All right, let's see. Headline. Police inspector disciplined for playing claw machines while on duty.
Florida.
No, that's Japan. That's Japan. They love their claw games.
And you know in Japan, they're elite claw games. You're not getting some cheap, poorly made stuffed bunny.
No, they
like a
put
watch.
it in. Yeah, they put it in for sure.
Seiko.
They've got arcades that are nothing but claw machine after claw machine after claw machine.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Last one here, Carl. Headline. Man hides legless fugitive girlfriend inside plastic storage tote.
Japan.
No, that's Florida. That is Florida.
Legless. Say it again.
Man hides legless fugitive girlfriend inside plastic storage. Like the police are here, honey. Hold on. Pick her up.
Let me hide you
Put
in
her in
here.
the storage tote. Click the top close.
Yeah, they're not going to look in there for her.
Put her up in the garage, up on the top shelf like Christmas decorations. What you got to do sometimes when you have a legless fugitive girlfriend. Carl, you know what? You went about 50-50, so we'll hook you up with tickets for 5-Finger Death Punch, okay? Congratulations. You just saved $150 on 5-Finger Death Punch tickets. Don't go buy yourself a new phone or a new speaker system or something, okay?
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Yep, have no idea what you said. Okay. Hang on, Carl. All right, it's time to visit one of our favorite websites. That would be FessHole, where people jump online and anonymously admit things that they've done. You can do the same if you want to. 800-821-9970. We'd love to hear your confession. Like this person who says, years ago, I was complaining to my sister about being single. She asked me which one of her friends I liked, so I said Kath. So she called up Kath right there on the spot. We've been together for 15 years.
Wow.
The Kath that she called was not the Kath I was thinking of.
Wow. So funny. Wow.
You got more than one friend named Kathy, then you got to be more specific.
That's right.
Apparently it worked out. This person says, an incompetent colleague I manage doesn't realize I copy and paste every email I send her into Copilot, the AI program, and ask it to redraft this for a colleague who can't take any critical feedback. Our working relationship has improved so much since I started doing this.
See, we do need AI.
It helps. It does help, yes. Let's see. This person admits, I work for a major record label. I'm also a musician. I release all of my music independently. There is no value in signing with a record label.
Wow.
I've heard people say this before, and just how dirty the record label business is, and how, as a musician, it takes years and years and years before you're making any money off of your music.
Yeah.
You'll make some money off of merch or off of touring.
Touring's where they make all their money.
But in terms of making money off of your music you make, it ain't coming from sales.
The band's like the movie theater. The movie theater makes like $1 off your $15.
Right.
The band makes like $1 off their $15 album.
Yes, if they're lucky. Yep, absolutely. This person admits, I had an excellent hairdresser. Pretty, a little flirty, affordable, not too much of that small talk going on all the time. I found out she had an OnlyFans, so I looked it up. I now have a new hairdresser. I can't get the image out of my head of her entire hand up her husband's.
Can't continue.
No.
You are not doing my hair anymore.
Nope. Every time she'd come in, I would kind of lean my head away. Just be like, no. Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Nope.
And finally, this person admits, after my ex and I split, I had an old school friend reach out because he actually had a friend commit suicide after his wife left him. So he was a little worried. Later that week, I met up with him and his wife for drinks. She came on to me. We did the deed. I won't be talking to him again.
What the heck?
Man, that's so bad.
Wow.
Hey, here's the thing. I don't know if the explanation. This was a female. They got left by a man. Got reached out by a school friend, and his wife hit on her.
Oh,
yeah.
She and the wife.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people involved in that story. I was unclear.
Involved. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Man, there you go. FessHole. You're looking to kill some time at work. It's a great way to go. It's best if you visit it while you're on the toilet. Great way to kill some time on the toilet.
That's good potty reading.
Yeah, it is great potty reading. Go feed FessHole. All right, simple question this morning. Where did you lose your kid? 800-821-9970. I asked because I was chatting with my brother, getting ready for the wedding. He's going to come to town for the wedding. And story years ago that my parents lost my brother. Couldn't find him. And we're talking 30 minutes, an hour. They call 911. They have got a little search thing going on around the neighborhood. And I think it was 2.5 at the time, maybe 3. 3 hours later, found him sleeping under my parents' bed.
Oh, my gosh. What a panic.
Yes. Absolute panic for a few hours there. So, losing your kid underneath your own bed, that's a unique place to lose them.
Yeah.
I guess that wouldn't be the first place I would look. Would it cross my mind to look under the bed? I don't
feel
know,
like
maybe.
before you take that step to call 911, because that's a pretty big step to take.
Yeah.
You are scouring your house as best as you can, but also in a panic, you don't know how you would react. I guess if you're panicked.
Yeah, I guess under the bed wouldn't be the thing that I would think of for my 3-year-old to fall asleep Especially if, like, you're calling their name. Right. You know, you figure at that point they hear the panic or something, they're going to come out. But no, not so much. 800-821-9970. Where'd you lose your kid? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Karina.
Karina, where'd you lose your kid?
So, actually, it was my brother that my parents lost, and it was at the county fair.
Oh, that's scary.
Found him. They have horses that you can ride, and so the worker just let him ride multiple times until he was found.
And he just kept riding and riding and riding.
Yes.
What was the relief? Were you around at the time? Was this younger brother or older boy? Oh, brother.
Older brother. I think I was like 2.
Okay, so you don't have much recollection of the whole thing.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great Wednesday.
That's a story you hear about every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Danielle.
Danielle, where did you lose a kid?
At Zoombezi Bay.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to lose a kid there. We were just there. What's the protocol when a kid is lost at Zoombezi Bay?
We had to report her missing to the security office over in the little kid pool section, and they actually found her in the lazy river. She had taken off with another kid.
Wow. How old was she at the time?
She was about 6.
Oh, that's pretty young.
Oh, that's so scary.
That is pretty young.
Yeah, it was really scary. We were distracted with the other little kids, and she just took off with her new friend. And
how did they end up finding her? Was there like an announcement over the speaker system, or did you describe the bathing suit and they found her in the lazy river, or what?
I'm assuming that they have radios because we didn't hear an announcement overhead, but one of the lifeguards at the lazy river found her and brought her back to the security office. She was missing for like an hour.
Oh,
yeah, that's a long time.
Wild.
I wonder how long it takes before they would well, I guess they wouldn't shut down because those lifeguards are pretty on it. They're constantly watching. So I don't think there wouldn't be a body in the water for an hour before they found her. So they knew they were in the park somewhere. It was just a matter of where. All right. Well, I appreciate the call. Have a great Wednesday.
I would think amusement parks and county fairs. That would be a place where a lot of kids get lost.
Yeah, absolutely. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning. This is Anna.
Hi, Anna. Where did you lose a kid?
I try as I might. I never lost my own.
Try as I might. Left them at the fire station and they found their way home.
Right. Oops. My mother lost me.
Oh, okay.
I was 3.5, and we were on a beach in North Carolina. So first thought of the parents is, oh my gosh, she's in the water.
In the ocean, yeah.
Or somebody took her. So they're frantically combing the beach looking for me, and they found me. They said about a quarter of a mile down the beach, just sitting, playing sand with a little boy making castles. And they left the beach, went straight to a pet store, and they bought a harness and a leash.
You got you got the kid leash. You might have gotten the first kid leash ever. You might be the reason behind the kid leash.
I'm telling you, parents, please don't leash your kids.
I love that you said they combed the beach, though. Did you find anything yet? No, we haven't found anything yet. What about you? Have you found anything yet? We ain't found. Spaceballs, anyone? No, just me? Okay.
No, I know.
All right, well, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great Wednesday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Donnie.
Donnie, where did you lose your kid?
I didn't lose a kid. About 6 years old, I got a whooping. So I went out and hid in the doghouse and cried myself to sleep. And my parents and my whole neighborhood looked for me for hours. And I finally woke up and came in the house, and they were like, freaking out. Where you been? I was like, in the doghouse, asleep. It's been a joke forever.
I'm sure, yeah. You put yourself in the doghouse.
They thought you ran away.
I thought you were going to get another whooping for making them do a whole search and rescue for you after you went and cried in the doghouse.
Did not.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
That's the dream, though, for a kid. You always want your parents to pay for spanking.
Yeah,
you,
he got
and
even.
They paid.
He got even. He won.
He kind of won that one. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Eric.
Eric, where'd you lose a kid?
Well, I was the lost kid by my grandparents.
Oh, by your grandparents. Okay.
So I went on a vacation trip with my grandparents to New York City, and I wanted to call in a cab because we were looking for a cab. So I'm standing at the street corner with my thumb up, and then I turn around to look for my grandparents, and they're gone.
How old are you at this time?
11, 12 years old.
Okay, they're letting you hail cabs at 11, 12? Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, if anything, I should stand right here because I shouldn't go look for them. So about 5-10 minutes later, they come rushing for me, and they find me at the corner with my thumb up.
Why did... wait, it sounds like your grandparents' fault. Why did they leave you at the corner?
Well, I think they were also trying to look for a cab, but I was like, oh, I've seen enough movies. You just stick your thumb up, and they'll come to you.
Right, yeah, you just stand there and put your hand up. Absolutely. Did they have to make... did they have to make the call to your parents?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Can you imagine making that call? We lost your son in New York City. Your son is now the star of Home Alone 2.5. Lost in New York again. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
Josh said they lost their daughter at Kings Island. She was in the candy store. Of course.
Oh, yeah. That'd be the first place I would look.
That's right.
9981 said I was playing hide and seek, didn't tell anyone, and I waited so long for them to find me I fell asleep. Look at me forever. Yeah, that's the worst. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello. No, bye. Okay. Yeah. Think, do you ever lose your kids at all?
No, thankfully, that one never happened to me.
Really? Yeah. All right.
My sister, she has 7 kids. They all went to Grader's one day for ice cream, got back, and they're looking around. They're like, where's Max? Max is the youngest. Like, nobody knows where Max is. They're like, is it possible he's still at Grader's? We all drove off, and that's exactly what happened. He went to the bathroom. They all took off, went home, and they're like, where... What? So the poor kid, he was just sitting there waiting for his family to come back.
If you've got 7, you're absolutely leaving. I don't want to say losing, but you're definitely leaving one somewhere.
Forgot
you got to keep track of 9 people.
Right.
That ain't happening. There's no way. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello.
This is Dan.
Oh, there we go. Dan?
Yeah.
All right, Dan, where did you lose a kid?
I lost my son twice. Once at Deer Creek Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
And took my eye off of him for a second. There's a bunch of kids there, but he was the youngest, probably 18 months. Took my eye off of him for a second. He was gone, and just before I panicked and, called some authorities, found him just, snorkeling in the shallow area.
At 18 months old?
Yeah, he was little, just swimming around. And then, I got real lucky there. And then, one time our dog died, and it was a really sad day, and everybody fell asleep. And then we woke up, and he had fell asleep under our bed, and we panicked, and we couldn't find him, and called the cops, and everybody was looking for him, and then we found him under the bed.
Yeah, I know that story all too well.
Oh my God.
I got lucky on that one. Almost lost him there. Got lucky on that one. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Chris.
Chris, where did you lose a kid?
Walmart.
Okay, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Well, my sister and I went there. We had my daughter. We left, got in the car, started driving. I looked at her, I said, I think did we forget to buy something? And my wife had texted, hey, how's Piper doing? And I looked at my sister and thought, yeah, I think we forgot something.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
mile down the road.
It's just that aura, just that something. You're like, I forgot. Did I grab the flowers, the eggs?
Feels like it's important.
Yeah, I know. I'm forgetting something important. Yeah. I love it. Thanks for the call. 800-821-9970. Text rolling in. My son went missing at the zoo. Found him at the corner sitting on the lap of an older woman who was sitting on a motorized scooter. Just walked up to the lady and was like, "Can I sit down?" How nice.
Well, Nathan wants to brag. Wife and I have 8 children combined. We've never lost a single one.
Oh, good for you.
See, but combined. When you were on your own, though, you might have lost one. Just because you haven't lost them when you're together doesn't mean you haven't lost one.
What's the full story,
Nathan?
the
full story here. 800-821-9970. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Vinton County grandmother charged in a child endangerment case involving 16 children is asking for a lower bail. The attorney for Christina Siders is arguing that her current $300,000 bail is violating her constitutional rights because she can't afford it. Her attorney has also asked for a competency hearing. Her husband, Gary Sr., was let out of jail on a recognizance bond to receive specialized care, and the judge has ordered a competency hearing for him. Gary Jr. and his wife Elizabeth are being held in the case as well. A grand jury has yet to indict any of the 4 family members.
So we're not sure if you're competent, but you want to be left out or let out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
And not to mention this is a case involving children, so go screw yourself.
Right. Right. Lots needs sorted out here, I feel like.
Yeah.
The Massachusetts couple who was stalked and harassed by 3 former eBay executives will be getting a $46 million settlement from eBay and varying settlements up to $2 million of each of the former executives. This has been this case has been lasting for years, so I've heard about this over the years. But David and Ina Steiner published a newsletter called E-Commerce Bites. And in it, they were really critical of eBay, and the senior executives of eBay did not like that. So back in 2021, they and 7 eBay employees began a harassment campaign against this couple. They started online, and then they started sending this couple really weird packages. They sent one with cockroaches, one with fly larvae, and then they sent them a bloody pig mask.
What?
Yeah. It was really like this intimidating thing that was going on with this family.
Do they not know about return address labels?
Yeah. Several of these eBay employees traveled from eBay headquarters in California to Massachusetts to put a GPS tracker on the couple's car. I mean, this is really crazy. So the 7 employees ended up pleading guilty. They were sentenced to various amounts of time in jail. And so now this couple is getting $46 million settlement from eBay.
Mail me a couple packages for $46 million.
Exactly.
Right, I'll take it.
My gosh.
You're going to track my car? Okay.
All right.
Work, home, Raymond James Golf Course, home.
Yeah.
Work, home.
Money, please.
Outback, home. Give me my $46 million.
Yeah. Well, pretty serious case of cold feet here. A bride-to-be in Utah is now accused of starting a fire at a Mormon church the day before she was supposed to get married at that church. So it's a 25-year-old Lanita Moreno was arrested for all of this. And what happened was she and her family were at this Mormon church to set up for the wedding the next day when a fire broke out. And the family got out. There were like 5-6 members of the family inside the church at the time the fire broke out. They all got out, called the fire department. And then, of course, police started interviewing the family members. And they were trying to find, investigators trying to find the cause of the fire. They say the fire appeared to have been started under a chair using, quote, items that were out of the ordinary, including what appeared to be a tampon. So this lady lit a tampon on fire underneath the chair.
Okay.
Caught fire, etc. The husband said, they asked, well, what were you doing? What were you guys doing today? He's like, well, we were at Ace Hardware earlier, and then we came here. So investigators went to Ace Hardware and got surveillance video showing this woman, Lanita, stealing cigarette lighters.
Ah, okay.
From Ace Hardware.
What?
Got it pieced together then.
Yeah. And so they ended up, So, and apparently she had said she'd made the marriage license or whatever, and she never did that. So it all kind of.
She was too scared to officially say the words, I don't want to get married.
Yes.
So she figured this would just. put the kibosh on the whole thing.
The building is on fire.
Right. Those are your three things.
All right, pop quiz. Musical pop quiz for you. As they recently conducted a survey. Listened to a whole bunch of popular music. And found out here in 2026 the most commonly used names in song titles. These are song titles, and there's a guy's name and there's a girl's name.
Oh.
So, let's start with the female. What do you think, Kelly, is the most common female name used in song titles?
Rosanna.
Not Rosanna.
Okay.
Not even on the top 5.
Angel.
Not Angel.
Oh,
also not in the top 5.
Valerie.
Not Valerie. No, not even in the top 5. I'll give you the top.
Sarah.
Oh,
Sarah.
that's a
Smile.
good one, but it's not on the list. No. Linda is number 5.
Linda.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Linda.
Bella is number 4.
Okay.
Juliet is number 3. Maria is number 2.
Okay.
That leaves
Bella.
the number 1 answer.
Mary. Proud Mary, yes. Yes.
One more time to kill the flame. Mary, if you wanna, I'll wave my ride. And the wind cries, Mary.
Yes, number 1 answer.
Nice.
Mary is the most common female name used in music. Now, we get to the guy's name.
Okay.
What name do you believe is the most common guy's name used in popular music?
Doug.
Not Doug, no. They only gave the top 4 for men, which is interesting, until the top 5. But, yeah, not Doug.
You have any guesses, Thick?
Thick nose.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Thick nose.
Yeah,
okay.
He had the audio.
He's got the audio.
All
over
right,
there, so he
well,
knows. All the pressure's on you.
Hey, Jude. No?
Not Jude. No. Let me give you number
Me and Julio down at the, what was that, Simon and Garfunkel song? Me and
Not Julio.
Not Julio?
Nope, not Julio.
Okay.
I will tell you this. Peter comes in at number 4.
Okay.
James at number 3. David at number 2. Leaving the number 1 answer. Very common name. It's a biblical name.
Oh, all right. Joseph, Joshua, Moses, Jesus.
Not Jesus, no.
All right. Let's see.
It's probably the most popular.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
What's it called? The proverb? It's the most popular proverb? Is that what it's called?
It's the most popular proverb.
Is that what they're called when you take like a little snippet from the Bible?
No, I mean there's a book of proverbs.
Oh, okay. No, that's not it. What's it called?
Okay.
When you have a something, 2 numbers, you have like a name and 2 numbers. What's that called?
A verse.
Oh, verse. Okay,
Yeah.
it's the most popular verse in the Bible.
Jesus wept.
I don't even know what the verse is. I just know it's a popular
he's
verse.
not what it says.
Oh.
Which verse?
Which verse? What is
John.
Remember me like John Lennon. Come hear Uncle John's band playing to the tide. Dear John,
okay.
I see it all now that you're gone. Now everything I needed to know. John Cougar, John Deere, John 316.
That's right.
There you go, John 3:16.
John 3:16. Which one is that one?
Okay. That's for God so loved the world that he gave his only son, and whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life.
Okay. I was thinking Steve Austin drinking 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers.
Wait, I could be wrong. You might be right.
I might be
guess.
right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, John and Mary. Yeah.
There you go.
I wasn't even watching wrestling when Steve Austin was a thing. I just remember he always used to hold up John 3:16 signs.
Yeah. Smash those 2 beers.
Why?
This is his thing, his act, his shtick.
Right, but if he gave his only son have eternal, what? Well, that's nothing to do with drinking 14 beers.
Maybe it's like, I'm a Christian and I love my beer.
Johnny Be Good also on the list.
Yeah.
The Ballad of Johnny Yoko. Yeah, the list goes on and on and on for John.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right. Our first story. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I closed down on me. I'll get that one. I'm just going to reopen the page real quick, and then it'll tell me exactly what I need to tell you, because it's a not so breaking news story. And then it's right here. Here we go. FAA had to. Nope, that ain't it.
Do you want a joke or anything?
Yes, tell me a joke.
Okay. Let's see. When birds fly, they typically have that V formation, and one side is always bigger than the other.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because there are more birds on that side.
So a TSA administration officer had to, down in the Alabama Gulf Shores International Airport, had a bit of a mystery going on because Justin Dupree, the TSA officer, was operating the X-ray machine when the alarms got set off. Something was inside the luggage, and he found what looked like 2 giant medicine balls inside of a bag. And then it found further examination, found 3 more. That's a lot of weird medicine balls. And these medicine balls don't look like your typical medicine balls. First of all, they're very kind of like old and corroded, and there's no real handle. It's not like a kettlebell. It was just a solid, round, corroded metal ball.
Oh, boy.
And they're like, what's going on here? And the passenger with the baggage was an 18-year-old gentleman who was starting to act a little bit nervous. They had a feeling something was up. So upon further investigation, they found out that this young man was actually on a school trip. And they were down there at Fort Morgan in Alabama. And this kid decided, hey, those cannonballs look like fun. I should just go ahead and grab a couple of those. Sure enough, that's what he did. Thankfully, these were non-explosive cannonballs. The fuse had to be removed. And they said, yeah, we're not going to press charges, but we do want our cannonballs back.
How heavy is a cannonball?
Valid question. He had 5 of them.
Dang.
So they couldn't be that heavy. The TSA did lay out the cannonballs in this article. It looks like these cannonballs are about an inch long. Doesn't say the diameter, but if they put them next to a ruler, and these cannonballs are about 1 inch.
An inch?
Mm-hmm.
Cannonball?
Yeah.
Oh. Historic cannonballs weighed about 4 pounds.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got what, 20 pounds in your bag? That's not too bad. That's under the 50-pound weight limit for checked luggage.
Yeah.
So you'll be all right.
Okay.
Thankfully, I mean, this kid's getting off easy because he can't be stealing things from a Civil War museum. However, they have decided not to press charges, and he's going to be able to just kind of go out about his life.
Oh, damn, someone to 42 pounds.
Oh. How much explosive would that take to shoot out a 42-pound cannonball? And even worse, what would happen if you got hit in the chest with a 42-pound cannonball?
You would die.
It's a good, it's a good assumption.
That's what would happen.
Yeah. Story number 2 takes us up to Michigan, Gladwin, Michigan, where city officials have just sent out an alert to all of its residents. And that message is, do not take a shower, do not flush your toilet, do not run your sinks, do not use your washing machine, just keep the water off. Just don't use it. Because apparently, in the storms last week, their water treatment plant was struck by lightning. Oh, no. So it is not processing water the way it's supposed to. They're having a bit of a malfunction there, and they have got city officials looking at it. But until then, the memo says, at this time, residents and businesses are asked to refrain from using bathroom facilities, including toilets, sinks, showers, and other plumbing fixtures, as wastewater could result in sewage backups.
Oh, my gosh. You could taking a bath in raw sewage.
Oh.
I guess you probably noticed that before you got in, but like maybe you cooked some spaghetti and you're like, man, this tastes weird.
This spaghetti is not right. I didn't use ground beef in my sauce this time. God. City's emergency manager is working to assess the situation. They said they're going to provide updates as soon as additional information becomes available. So they don't even really have an answer right now. They're just kind of like, hey, just don't fly. So what do you do?
Well,
head to the town over to use the bathroom?
I guess.
Call up your relatives, be like, hey, can I take a shower at your house?
I think you're going to say something else. Can I take a shower? That's what
I thought you were. I was like, he's not going to say.
No.
They got his finger on the dump button.
Yeah. I mean, I can go outside and pee.
Yeah.
But you can go outside and do anything.
Yeah, you can.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess you could get out there with your little shovel and bury it like we used to in summer camp. I don't want to.
You used to do that in summer camp?
Oh, we were on our 5-day hiking trips. Yeah, we each had our own little shovel, and yeah, you had to.
That's what they do on Survivor, the show Survivor. Yeah. If they want to go number 2, you got to bring a shovel with you.
Don't have an option.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
You got to do what you got to do. Always do. Anyways, they are hoping to get the water treatment facility fixed in the very near future because that is a crappy situation.
Oh, here's hoping. God.
Situation. That's your not-so-breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. All right, Blitz Therapy brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health on a Wednesday, and this is an interesting one. I've played in many a home poker games, some throwing quarters around, some getting pretty well up there. And yeah, I don't know how I would handle this situation. This comes from Josh, and it says, my wife and I host a big monthly poker game with our friends. Not really happy about it right now. There's one couple in the group who are so competitive. I'm going to pause right there because I get it. When it comes to game night, friends or no friends, I'm getting pretty worked up. Poker's a little different. It's not like a board game, but you can still be competitive at poker, of course. You can still want to win. Back to the letter. It says, this one couple in the group who are so competitive, I've caught them cheating before. Couldn't believe it. I'm not sure what to do. We've all been friends for years. Should I call them out in front of everyone, or should I stop inviting them to the game night? Should I talk to them alone? Either way, it's going to be awkward.
Oh, they don't know he knows they're cheating.
Right, exactly. So, how are you handling this situation? Because again, poker's a little different than your average board game night. You're not playing charades. You're not playing Pictionary.
And you're usually playing for money.
And you're playing for money.
And money will change everything.
That will make a big difference. So, Kelly, you calling out your friends for cheating?
Okay, I am a cheater. So, I have sympathy for cheaters because you just want to win and you don't care how it happens.
Uh-huh.
That's the mindset I'm trying to bring you into.
Okay. And I knew you were going to say that because we've talked about this before. But if you're playing a board game. However, if we're talking money involved.
And friends.
Yeah.
She doesn't care about friends. She'll cheat at friends night at board game.
But for money, would you still cheat against your friends when money's on the line?
I will cheat when anything's on the line.
Oh, okay.
I just want to win.
Just want to win. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if there's big money on the line, obviously, I'm not going to put a friendship at risk. But if it's just for fun, that's mainly where I'm cheating, where it's just for fun. And I'm not cheating all the time. I have to be able to get away with it. But knowing that, I would stand up and say, cheaters! Because I get it. I'm a cheater. Game recognizes game. Okay? You're cheating. I know it because I've been there. Okay. I would stand up and call it out. Call it out in front of you're all friends, right? You're having a good time. This is supposed to be a blast, right? A monthly game with friends. Call it out. If you're that sure that your friends are cheating, then just do a friendly call out.
Now, you're right. It could be a little different depending on how close knit of a group of friends this is. But at the poker table, money involved, you're calling out cheating. It's not going to be all fun, happy, do-dippy, kumbaya type stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to play poker, so I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, people are going to be mad, big mad about this for sure. 800-821-9970.
What do you guys think?
I'm definitely. Next question I would ask is, what are they playing for? Are they playing 25 cent, 50 cent big blind, small blind, or are they playing 1-3, no limit? They got a few $100s on the table? That's a whole nother story.
How are they cheating? They have mirrors on their shoes?
That's what I want. I really want to know how they're cheating.
How did
they
you
didn't
catch
say.
them?
Multiple times. I mean, are they sitting next to each other? Are they tapping each other under the table on their legs when one of them has a strong hand so the other one doesn't bet? Are they coughing?
They're blinking in Morse code.
Are they card placing? There's a million ways to do it, especially if you're playing with someone else at the table. Doesn't he? Like, if you're by yourself and you know how to handle a deck, and you can be a fixer on the deck, that's a different story. But if you're working with someone else at the table, that's a big deal. Sending signals of some sort. Yeah. 800-821-9970. Help Josh out. Are you leaving it alone? Are you calling them out to their face? Are you calling them out in front of everyone? How are you handling this? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Ron, guys. How
Hey,
you going?
Ron, what's going on, man? How are you handling this situation?
First off, I've had literally 500, 700 poker games in my house. So, like, I've been involved in a lot of these situations. I have to know what type of cheating they're doing. Now, if they're, like, throwing signals at each other, that's one thing. But if they're holding a card, that's another one, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them out in front of everybody. I just, I'd probably confront them on the side or quietly, like, hey, bro, I think you're doing this. Just be cool. Okay, stop doing it. And if they keep on doing it, then boot them.
All right, so you're gonna tiptoe lightly to start with, give them a chance, and then after that, it's because I agree with you. I think it depends on how much money is on the table right now. What went down at your all your poker games? Are you playing like for funsies, 25 cent, 50 cent, or is there money on the table?
Oh, $10 buy-in, $5 rebuy. Yeah, like all sorts of stuff.
Okay, so you're doing a little tournament action. That could be another thing. Are they doing a little tournament action where everyone just pays $20 in the pot and it's not actually a cash game? I mean, there's lots of possibilities here. But either way, you shouldn't be cheating at the poker table, especially working at a team with your significant other. So I appreciate the call. Thank you so much.
You guys are talking about a level that's way more serious than I'm talking about. I'm talking about if I can hide an extra 100 in Monopoly completely bankrupt, I'm doing it.
Yeah. No, this could be 100 real dollars that you're losing because...
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that when real money's on the line. Only if I'm playing with, like, the younger kids and I'm about to lose. Yeah, I'll steal from the bank.
You're stealing from the bank.
These are friends.
Dan said he's totally disappointed in me because I'm a cheater. But I've never hidden that, Dan. You should know that about me already.
I am an open book cheater. I know I do. It says they're friends. So.
And I'm sorry, but you're disrespecting all your friends by cheating at the game.
Yeah.
And that's not a friend to me.
So do you
My
call
friends
them
don't
out or
disrespect
what?
me. Yeah, I'm going to call them out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite them back for another game, and I'm going to start dropping comments during the game. And I'm so glad to be able to play this with my friends that would never cheat at this table, stuff like that. And watch them start sweating.
Let's see. Shaggy says, I would cheat the cheaters that they're cheating.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah, there you go.
But does that make you any better? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess if you're doing it for a specific purpose and only cheating them to get back at them, I could see that. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Alex.
Alex, are you calling out the cheaters in front of everyone? You pulling them aside, or you just letting it slide?
Well, I've played in many poker games, big and small, and normally what we would do, if you catch someone cheating by, like, dealing themselves from the bottom, they wait till there's a couple aces on the bottom, then throw them to themselves, you would ask them on the side, we're not going to allow you to play this again. And that's the same for a small game that's low stakes. I mean, there might be $40 in the pot or, a big game. I mean, I just think cheating's cheating, and you can't be trusted. Especially, it's even worse if you're doing it for little money, because it's like, how bad are you?
I agree.
Are you really that bad off?
If you're cheating for a $5 or $10 pot,
if you're doing it for $1,000, it makes sense. If you're doing it for $10, then it's like, man, you got a problem. Like, do you need $10? I'll give it to you.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Now, on the flip side to that, if you cheat for $5 or $10, it might get laughed off. You cheat for $1,000, you might be missing a finger or a broken kneecap. People aren't messing around with that.
I don't care if we're betting quarters.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Here Dave said, had the same situation, only it was euchre. We just held the game without them knowing. We just moved on without them. And I'll tell you what.
Do that.
I'll tell you what. Besides a cash game at poker, the only worst cheating is euchre. Don't you dare disrespect the euchre table like that.
Exactly.
Man,
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would be so mad if I caught someone cheating at euchre.
Frank says you call those people out. People get shot for cheating and legs get broke for not paying debts.
Yeah, that is very true. If you're in that type of game. Now, if you're playing with friends, probably not. But, you shouldn't be doing it anyways, Kelly. 800.
I can't believe I'm the only one who admits I've cheated at a game before.
Well, I mean,
I have cheated.
A board game when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
No, I mean, as an adult,
No.
Thick Rick,
No,
as
I'm
an
not
adult,
cheating.
you've never
No.
once cheated.
No.
I'm not saying I do it every time, but I'm saying if I could cheat and win only for my own sense of, I really want to win so badly that I'm willing to cheat.
You just said something. You said, if I can cheat and win. No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's impossible. If you cheated, you did not win.
Okay, I get your theory, but for me,
Yeah, well,
if
you're
none of you
delusional.
if none of you know that I've cheated, I've won.
No,
in your
you didn't
eyes.
win.
I get that I have done it before. I'm trying to think. Was it Monopoly? I think I took money from the bank.
Yeah, you slide yourself an extra 500.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. That's what I'm saying. I'm starting to feel really all out alone.
No.
on this
I'm agreeing with you. I'm not saying you're alone. I'm saying that you do more often than. I'm saying I think I've done it before, or I will admit I've done it before.
And I'm like, I know I've done it before.
You've done it multiple times before. Absolutely.
Yeah, I did it as a little kid.
800-821-9970. Are you going to call this person out in front of everyone? Are you going to pull them aside, or are you just going to let it slide? Blitz Therapy brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health, 99.7 The Blitz. James Farthing. Does that name ring a bell at all? James Farthing. I can tell you this. This is not the first time we've talked about him. This is not the second time that we have talked about James Farthing.
I know that name.
James Farthing.
Is he the guy with the big unicycle or the big wheeled bicycle?
He is not.
Okay.
No. He does have
They
something
invented
big.
that, yeah.
He does have something big.
Oh.
He's got something very, very big.
Was he the record holder?
He's not a record holder. No, James Farthing is a man in Kentucky. James Farthing won the $167.3 million Powerball jackpot not that long ago.
Oh. Is this the guy that was they were trying to put him in jail?
Well, here's the thing. James Farthing is a convicted felon.
Yeah.
He has quite the history, quite the record, quite the police record. And ever since he has won Kentucky's biggest jackpot ever, 167.3 million times, we have talked about James Farthing because he is now on his fourth arrest since winning the jackpot.
Yeah. I think he beat up somebody.
James
once.
Farthing was a guy who, after winning the jackpot, walked into the bar and was bragging about how much money he won. He was offering to buy drinks for everyone. He was kind of doing the nice guy thing. Unfortunately, he ended up getting way too drunk and started getting belligerent about, I'm better than all of you. I have $167.3 million.
Yes.
And so that resulted in a bar fight. He then was caught driving his Corvette more than 100 miles an hour when he rear-ended another vehicle and bolted on foot. A Corvette he bought with his winnings, by the way. Now, he has been arrested again because he strangled a woman on a boating trip.
What?
The woman claims Farthing grabbed her by the neck during an alleged argument Sunday morning, leaving visible welts on her neck. Apparently, there might have also been, they're looking into what might be video footage caught on a Ring camera. So, yeah, facing another $15,000 bond. Judge ordered him to stay away from the woman and wear a monitoring device.
The wrong guy won the lottery.
You know, if you can't handle it, yeah, what do you do? Hey, would it get to a point where you win the lottery, maybe you're an addict of some sort, and at some point you're going to be like, I'm not meant to have this type of money. I can't handle this money. All I'm doing is drinking and partying and beating people up thinking I'm better than them. At some point you got to realize that this may have not made your life any better. It may have made it worse.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's doing a lot of self-reflection.
No, I don't think so either. And you figured with $167 million you would.
Yeah.
You'd want to make some changes.
I don't want to pay all that out in fines.
And I'll tell you what, if I were to do some serious inner dialogue with myself, I might not be the best person to win $167 million.
Yeah, you think
if I really think about it, if I am being 100% honest with myself, I might not be the person to win $167 million.
They have a lot of stories about the lottery ruining people's lives.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And for me, oh, God, I don't know. I don't know. Because if I had endless funds to do whatever I want, it might not end up well. I don't know. If I won, I might leave that money in a trust or something and do like a solid year of therapy before I started like really using that money for whatever.
You should do the annual payouts. That way you're not blowing it all right out of the gate.
Yeah. But, as J.G. Wentworth said, it's my money and I want it now.
Right.
So, let's wait and see. Anyways, James Farthing is going to be spending a little more time behind bars.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Ohio State Fair opens this morning for its 12-day run. This year's butter sculptures have been unveiled. The theme is America 250, with the butter cow wearing an Uncle Sam top hat and sculptures of a bald eagle, Statue of Liberty, and the U.S. and Ohio flags. Admission to the fair is $13, an all-day ride wristband is $38, and parking is $10. Oh, it wouldn't today be a perfect weather day to go to the fair?
Yes, it would be.
You can get all the info on this year's fair at ohiostatefair.com.
Yeah, I was thinking about it this morning. I don't know why it came up. I was thinking about the fair and just all the cool things that go on. And it reminded me, as much of an adrenaline junkie as I am, of all the crazy things I've done, there's one time where I was on a ride with some friends. There were 4 of us. We drove home in silence because it was the last thing we did. We decided to leave the fair after that ride because we were like, I'm 99% certain we all just escaped death. And there was nothing wrong with the ride. It was just that scary of a ride that it shook all of us. Yeah, and we walked to the car in silence. We drove home in silence.
And you are an adrenaline junkie, so that must have been extreme.
It was at the Colorado State Fair. So, the State Fair rides, it just, man.
Do you remember what it was?
I don't know the name of it, but it had one long arm that went up, and then it had a hinge point, and that's where the second arm was, that came back down. And then it had a third hinge that came straight out. And those were all where the seats were, front and back. It was 2 long rows of seats. And when the ride started, the first pivot point at the top stretched out, and then the second pivot point stretched out, and what the seats you were on all rotated while the whole thing spun in a circle.
Oh, my God.
So you're going every which way.
Your brain doesn't know what to do.
It was like that. Gyro seat that astronauts sit in. You ever did one of those where you lean forward and back? It's just like a circle within a circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like you were in one of those on a giant type situation with other people.
Like a tilt-a-whirl on steroids, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. With big old long arms and you're way up in the air. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Well, after steep increases in the price of new Apple products, the company is rolling out a leasing program. You can now use Klarna to pay a monthly lease price for an iPhone, starting at $17.99 a month for 2 years. And you think, $17.99 a month, that's great. Though that is really on the low end. An iPhone 17 Pro, like one of the phones you might really want, the 17 Pro, that'll cost you $31.99 a month for 2 years. And you do not own the phone at the end of those 2 years. Basically, what you do is you have to go through a soft credit check. I don't quite know what that entails, but a soft credit check.
That's where they pull your number, but they don't really look into what
finances.
You owe.
Yeah, it won't count against you.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it won't count against you. Yep.
So then you can walk away at the end of your 2-year term and either choose to pay the remainder of the balance and keep that phone that you've had for 2 years, or you can move to a newer model. And it's all, in hopes that you will upgrade more frequently to higher end models where they'll be making a lot more money off them, and then they can release those same phones after your 2 years are up.
But that doesn't sound any different than what I'm doing now. $24.99 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
For 24 months. And then you're either available for an upgrade or you can pay off your phone. It's I don't know. I'm not reading the fine print, but that sounds exactly like what we're doing now.
How often do you usually get a phone? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe 3 years?
Okay.
4 years?
So a new iPhone Pro 17 1 gig is $1,500. If you lease it for 2 years, it's $768 at $32 a month. So if you're going to replace it after 3 years,
paying the same,
a little less.
Yeah, a little less.
It's like leasing a car, I guess. At the end of the term, you
a little bit less.
Yeah.
I think all they're doing is rewording things.
Okay.
I think they're saying, hey, are you one of those people that wants to upgrade your phone more often?
Right. Yeah.
Use this leasing program.
And this kind of guarantees you'll do it.
Right. Yeah.
Or, for someone like me, like, I'm not going to buy the top of the line newest iPhone. I'm going to buy a few years old iPhone.
Yeah, what do you have, an iPhone 8?
I have an 11.
Yes.
We've had that Charlie and I both have 11s. We have not upgraded our phones in years. They still work.
Yeah.
I'm not buying a new one until this one poops out.
I upgrade when they give me a free one.
Oh, they don't do that anymore. At least Verizon doesn't.
I was really shocked to see the snake game on your phone, Kelly. It was,
I'm ready to go
Pong.
back. Yeah, I'm ready to go back to a flip phone, to be honest.
I agree. I've talked about that. I do think I'd have to go through some withdrawal, maybe some supervised withdrawal.
Oh, you'd be shaking.
Yeah.
You would need 3-day lockdown to get over the DTs and the sweats.
You watch all your TV on your phone.
I do.
You can't do that.
That's right. Well, a former Zanesville landlord is going to prison for 2 years, convicted of intimidating a female tenant through sexually explicit threats. Prosecutors say 73-year-old Kevin Baker started harassing this woman 2 years ago. He, one time, asked her to bring her rent payment to his house, where he answered the door naked.
Oh, yes, of
course.
course.
He was 71 at the time. What are you doing? Do I get a discount in my rent for having a look at that?
Just having to look at that.
Because I'll do it for a lower rent.
Wow.
If the thing is that you just are like into exhibitionism, you knock a couple $100 off the rent, you can answer the door naked, I'll hand you my check and be on my way.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Save $200 to look at your wrinkly old ass. I mean, sure.
But anyway, then he started coming to her home unannounced. Then he started calling her late at night and asking her to come meet him outside. So then he started texting her. I guess he started to try to evict her. He went to court and started eviction proceedings, and then contacted her and was like, hey, I'll stop these eviction proceedings if you, have sex with me or whatever. So, of course, he's texting this. She's saving all this. And, I don't know, long story short, he's in jail now. So you can't do that.
As he should be.
Yeah, agreed. And they're like, you can't send him to jail. He's an old man. He's in a nursing home now. I'm like, you can send him to jail.
His entire back looks like a plate of spotted dick. Like, it's just like... What?
You can buy plates of those?
Yeah. You don't know about the British dish?
I do.
There's a British dish called spotted dick, and it's all it's weird pudding, and it's all like blah, 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 blah. And you know a 71-year-old's back is just
for $200 off your rent, though. Once a month, you got to let the guy answer the door naked and take your rent check from you.
For $200?
$200 off.
It wouldn't be my proudest tug, but...
No, I mean, you're not doing anything.
You just got to let him answer naked.
$200? Yeah, for $200?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For $200, I'll give you a little uplift tickle.
Oh, you're even adding in a service that he's not asking for.
$100 for $200. Okay. $200 off the rent.
Okay. All right. Those are your three things.
Oh, that was a terrible one. There we go. That's what I would do.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning and make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know people who are colorblind are less likely to be picky eaters?
Really?
Color of food, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Eat your green leafy stuff. I don't see any green leafy stuff.
It's all what, black, white, and gray, I guess.
Possibly. Let's see. Did you know this? In 1969, a musician named Jim Sullivan recorded an album called UFO, which featured strange lyrics about leaving his family and being abducted by aliens. He disappeared 6 years later without a trace.
Wow.
The only evidence was his abandoned car, which was found on a desert road. And that's it.
That's crazy.
That's pretty freaky. Yeah. Did you know that the word almost is the longest common word in the English language to have all of its letters in alphabetical order? ALMOST.
That is what we're finding out about almost. That is the craziest thing.
You ever see the big bad dogs with the spiked collars, the metal spiked collars? Became very popular. Spiked and studded dog collars date back to the days of the ancient Greeks. That's how old those spiked collars are. They would regularly put them on their sheepdogs, sharp spiked collars, to protect their necks from the wolves that would come while they were watching the shepherd's flock overnight.
I feel like those were much more serious spiked collars than our dogs wear today.
Probably, yeah. I would say you're right.
Almost a weapon.
Yeah. And finally, did you know Viagra, when dissolved in water, can make cut flowers stay erect for up to a week longer than they usually would?
Boy, they have a week. They should call their doctor.
They really need to. Right? 4 hours is about as long as you're supposed to go.
That's hilarious, though. Really?
An entire week? Every time the plant comes around the corner? Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh.
Wonder what that would do for my pot plants.
Oh.
I might want to try that on just one plant and see what happens. It might get enormous.
Until you smoke a bowl and then you've got a boner for 7 days.
Oh my God, I didn't even get right.
It's probably going to get all up in the strain. I mean, that would be a brand new strain.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, boner strain.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you smoking? Rock hard? What are you smoking? Call your doctor in 4 hours. What are you smoking? She's telling me to stay away from her for the next 6 days. What are you smoking? Broken pelvis. What are you smoking? Wrong hole! What are you smoking?
You go on forever, man.
Good. All right, anyways, learning some stuff on a Wednesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.